All right, I am live streaming now. I am Tom Ray, and I'm going to be drawing. Whoops, hit pause there. I'm going to be drawing some panels in my children's comic that I've been illustrating. For some reason, I couldn't think of the word panels for a second there. Anyway, I decided to do some of this live today, and to keep me on task so that I only do this for like 20 minutes, I'm going to do what I would do even if I wasn't live streaming, which is listening to an old-time radio episode of Suspense. This one is from 1962, and it is apparently called The Black Death. So we're going to listen to this while I draw, and I'm just going to kind of randomly be talking and drawing while I listen to it. So let's hit that, and I'm going to start drawing right now.
Suspense. In a moment, Act 1 of Black Death.
And I'm really curious to hear what this Black Death thing is, because sometimes it means that they're going to be like in the 1800s, or it's going to be like really spooky. Ooh, loud episode. All right, focus, draw.
The rain, is it getting worse?
Well, it's not getting any. I can't understand why the lights should be so dim.
Oh, dear.
What?
That might be my fault.
Why do you say that?
When I took the car for petrol last Thursday, remember? You said be sure and have the battery checked?
Oh, say no more.
Yes, I'm afraid I forgot.
Then that's it. If I stall, I don't think we'll get started again.
I'm sorry, darling.
Petrol.
I don't know. I did something. Hardly tell whether we're on the road or not.
Don't you think we should... Are we stalled?
We are. Well, here goes. Well, that's it.
Oh, Charles. And it's all my fault.
Now, don't feel bad about it. I don't think we should have made it anyhow. If we were on a main highway, we might be all right. But these small by-roads, miles from anywhere...
But what can we do?
Well, we can sit in the car and hope another car comes along. But the chances of that happening here are remote. We might be better off to walk to help. I'd hate not to make our appointment in Dwolding.
In this rain?
It's a cold night, Nora. If we keep walking, we can at least keep warm. We're almost...
Also, if you got a better idea, Nora.
Are you game?
Well, I think I am.
Then bundle up and let's get on with it, old girl.
Right.
Well, come on. I'm afraid we won't make Dwolding tonight. This is beginning to look a little ominous.
Yes. We'd better try calling out, Charles.
All right. Hello!
Hi.
Hello there!
Hi.
I think I'm a little frightened, Charles.
Well, come on, let's both call out. Hello!
Hey.
Hello!
What?
Charles, it looks as if we...
Quiet, Nora.
Quiet, you.
Now, where that dog is, there must be shelter.
Yes, there's a light blinking over there.
That's for us. Come on.
Oh, thank goodness.
Are we glad to see you?
Why?
Why? Because we're lost, that's why.
How far are we from Dolding?
No, about 20 miles.
Where do you live?
Just over the hill there. But it's no use. He won't let you in, not him.
Who are you talking about?
The master.
And who is the master?
The master.
Now, wait a minute. You can't leave us. Here, wait.
Yes.
Now, listen, you. Whether you like it or not, we're coming.
Why does he keep doing that?
And whether
Listen,
the
you.
master likes it or not, he's going to give us shelter.
Why, I oughta.
And we're following. Come along.
Oh, look, Charles. It's a huge, forbidding house.
Here we are. What little good it'll do you.
Here, take this for your trouble.
Yes. Hold this light when I find the key.
All right. We'll be inside soon, Nora.
And don't say that I let you in. Now, go straight to that second door.
You know,
past the
in
staircase,
shows like
right?
these, I often wonder what these people do when they're not creepily letting people into the master's residence. Like,
What
is
the
he
meaning
like
of-
just
Who let you in?
picking up
We
the
lost our way
mail,
on the moors.
laundry.
Home is not an inn.
Yes, but surely
Just
you...
a minute, Charles. If we were drowning and your boat happened by, we'd try to save ourselves by clinging to it. And look at us. We're practically drowning.
That's scarcely my concern.
And furthermore, my husband is a doctor. And he was scheduled to lecture in...
Oh,
A doctor.
doctor, eh? Well, a scientific man, huh?
Well, yes.
You'll need dry things. There's food on the buffet here, and I'll get hot coffee. Do sit down. Make yourselves comfortable.
Do you mind if we hang our coats in front of the fire?
A capital idea.
Give me your coat, Charles. I'll spread it out.
Thanks, Nora.
I'm going to take my shoes off, too.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh,
Weird
more
statement.
coffee, Jacob.
Very good, sir.
What are you finding so interesting, Doctor?
These strange diagrams drawn on the walls and floor.
Oh, yes, yes. Those are the nuclei of my science.
White mice in the cage.
Shoot.
And what's this contraption?
What does it look like to you?
Nothing.
There's a rough resemblance to a huge camera. But the sides, all this multicolored glass. I don't know. I'm quite baffled.
In there, my friend, is the element black.
Black?
Black.
Huh?
One of the greatest destructive forces in the universe. But how about you two eating something, eh? Just help yourselves. Coffee.
Simpson, eh?
Well, thank you very
Jolly
much.
nice. Right, thank you.
It may interest you to know that yours are the first strange faces I've seen here in 4 years.
Really?
I spend most of my time hard at work. Very, very hard at work.
Brag.
The results of this work may well benefit humanity.
Oh, I'm glad to hear.
Oh, don't misunderstand me. I don't give a rap about humanity. However, I'm more productive to your humanity than I should be if I were full of gush as the sentimentalist, speechifying to get murderers out of prison. Do you follow me?
No.
Yes,
You noticed my
Okay.
man, Jacob?
of course.
He's a perfect servant. Makes me comfortable. I have no feeling for him. I treat him civilly, pay him, but I never concern myself with him as a human being. I know nothing of his character except what I read of it in his last employer's letter. There are, you see, no truly human relations between us. Would you imagine his work would be better done if I'd made him like me personally?
I would, decidedly.
I'm certain it would not be so. He'd trade on any relationship to my disadvantage.
But if a crisis occurred...
Crisis?
Yes, if you needed his help, not only as a servant, but, well, supposing you were sick, in need, you'd never get from your relationship what can be prompted only by affection.
Affection.
It's going to be a talking episode, or are they going to do something?
That sounds disgusting. The coffee. Just put it down.
Yes, sir. Will that be all, sir?
For now, yes.
Very good, sir.
Splendid inhuman efficiency.
I think I'd go mad in such an atmosphere.
Never mind, Nora.
Now, how do you take your coffee?
Black, please.
Me too.
Black, eh?
Meh.
Black. Very good. Who gazes on black stares at death.
I beg your
It's just coffee, dude.
You scientists are quite naive, I find.
Well, I fail to see...
Let me explain. I find that black is not, as it is commonly defined, an absence of color or light. It is a prime essence, a vital being. And
You
life,
draw that
on the
foot all
contrary,
together.
is mere activity.
Well, this black coffee tastes good, and I'm glad we're not out in that black light.
There you go again.
I don't understand.
You think night comprehends black? Night is never so dark that you cannot distinguish grades of darkness. There is no black in the darkness of night. Black is absolute.
You mean to say that blackness...
Who said anything about black?
This sounds more like philosophy than
I've been talking about
science.
black, not blackness. The one is a positive term, the other a weak, indefinite.
Okay.
Call blackness darkness, and the phraseology will be much nearer.
Guys, kooky.
But when you come to black, I say, you're get grips with the positive element of the universe, a force apparent whose work is death.
Then one ought to be afraid to go home after dark.
If you had the faintest realization of the infinite significance of the words you use, you'd turn as pale as this damask cloth.
Oof.
Here. You see this white mouse?
Nope.
I
Radio.
take it out of its cage, hold it by its tail, and set the black to work.
Shoot. I can't get the swoop.
I place it in front of the fatal black ray and...
Where did it go? It vanished.
Exactly, it vanished.
Okay.
And you, Doctor, what do you have to say?
I believe I saw something like that years ago at the Palace Theater in New York.
You stupid,
Theater.
stupid man of science. I'll show you. Jacob! Jacob! Palace Theater in New York, eh?
Yes, sir.
Jacob, bring in Damon immediately.
The dog, sir?
That's what I said. The old hound dog, Damon.
He ain't nothing
That
but.
is the old one, isn't it?
Yes,
Then
sir.
quickly, bring it here.
Yes, sir. Right away.
Doctor, you look at me with the eye of a diagnostician. You would condemn me as a hysteric or a madman, wouldn't you, Doctor? How would you
Cuckoo
put it,
bananas is really
suffering
more.
from delusion. That would be your diagnosis, wouldn't it?
Why,
Exactly. And having placed a tag on me, you'd wash your hands of the whole business. Oh, I know you men of science. Jacob. Bring that hound over here.
Master, you're going nuts.
Leave us, Jacob.
But, sir, not David.
I said leave us.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, I know, Damon. You dislike me, don't you? You all do. Sixth sense of the animal. Now, as before, Doctor, we set the black to work. See? The sixth sense of the animal. Jacob, keep those hounds quiet.
Let's get out of here, Father.
I like that it's just turned into a guy yelling at his dog.
Now,
Also, I thought it was a gorilla.
you see? The larger the subject, the more power we need.
Subject?
Yes. Humans will require even more power.
Humans?
Why, yes. That will be my most noble achievement. Now, Damon, sit.
I can draw that better.
The sixth sense of the animal. Now I'm a little tired. I think I could use a drink. Yes,
I think it's
really
pronounced drank.
quite tired.
Yes, sir.
Bring me a brandy, will you? For our guests, too.
Oh, very good, sir.
All right, then.
You don't understand, do you, Doctor?
I'm a magic man.
No, you don't understand at all. That's why I became disgusted with you men who call yourselves scientists. Yes, you condemn
Scientists.
everything that resists experiments. You reject as false any theory which cannot be proved in the laboratory.
All right, one
or
panel
the
done.
detecting room. You refuse even to consider my findings in regard to apparitions.
apparition.
Ghosts, if you like. For thousands of
Whatever,
years,
shut
I have
up.
insisted in believing that apparitions are fact, but mention them to you scientists.
But there's never been...
You scientist.
If I were to tell you that for
Oof,
23 years
that was a
I've
bad
been
line.
investigating the supernatural, and that I know, past all doubt, that ghosts, apparitions, and supernatural beings exist, what would you think? Huh?
Eh?
That I have lost my mind?
Well, unless, of course, you could show me an apparition or some supernatural...
Show me. Show me. Prove.
Show me, show me, show me.
The brandy, sir.
All right, put it down.
The storm is over, sir.
Has it now?
Oops.
Has it?
Yes, sir.
Shoot!
Nora, did you hear that? The storm. It's over.
Yes, I heard.
I think we should
Staying
get out of
right
here
here.
as quickly as we can.
Oh, so do I.
Take a good swig of brandy. It'll help.
I did.
I don't know how you feel, but I'm ready for that 20-mile walk to Dwolding. Those 2 demonstrations have convinced me.
Darling, I'm ready.
Wolding, did you say?
Yes.
Why walk?
I don't follow you.
Why not take the local?
The local? Yes. Do you mean local train?
Of course.
I didn't know there was one.
Just one a day.
Plus iron.
It carries mostly freight. Just one passenger coach. About a mile from here. 11:10. I'll show you the way.
Oh, this is splendid, Charles. You'll be able to give your lecture
Sorry about
out
acting
there.
crazy
Scientific
before.
lecture?
Well,
I'm good
sort
now.
of, yes.
With proof, Doctor?
Of course.
You know, 17 years ago, I ran away from you scientific fellows and your proof.
Still on
Seems
that,
funny
huh?
that one should walk in on me tonight.
Scientist.
Oh, you and your proof.
With your
You think I'm a
science.
little mad, don't you, Doctor?
Well, I shouldn't say that, sir.
I'd say a lot.
Get our coat.
Here's where you catch it, down by the stone fence.
Thank you, sir. You say Jacob?
Leave everything to Jacob. Good night.
Thank you for your trouble.
Thank you, sir.
I'm glad to be out of the whole mad mess.
Oh, me too.
How do you feel?
Fine. The brandy helped.
Good.
Good.
Charles.
Come on. It's right on time. Well, things turned out a bit better, eh? Ah. Here we are.
Quite.
Come up.
Hmm.
Now we can relax.
Oh, I'm so happy to be out of there. Do you think he's a mental case?
Oh, I certainly do. Utterly and completely mad.
Be funny if like that was just the end of the episode.
Absolute nonsense.
Just a guy ranting. Then they went, all right, caught our train.
And the masks? They've really disappeared, you know.
An old magic trick. You know, disappearing rabbit and all that. Just hocus pocus.
And all that what?
Charles, have you noticed that the lights are so dim?
Nora, what are you staring at?
Everybody seems to be asleep in this coach. Look at them.
Yes. Well, they do seem to. Nora, what is it?
Oh, Charles. They're not asleep. They're all dead.
How would you possibly know that?
They're dead. Oh, Charles, in heaven's name, what's happening?
Wait, Nora. Easy now.
Oh, Charles.
This branch line.
What?
Remember? Years ago, an accident. The train jumped the bridge into the valley.
Okay. Again, how would they know that? And why would that be your first? Okay, I'll just listen.
Over here, sir.
Yes, Jacob?
Over here. Now, down.
How are they?
A little shook up, but both in one piece.
Think we can get them to the house?
I think so. Can
Maybe.
you help the woman?
I think so.
All right. Up we go now. There. Now, can you walk?
Yes.
That's the way. Now, off we go. There. It feels better, doesn't it? Here, have another sip. You too, sir.
You all right, Nora?
Yes.
Where are we?
We are in the sunroom of the master's house.
Back here again?
Yes, you're both very lucky. Bruised and shook up a bit. Could have been lots worse.
Am I dreaming all this? And what about that train?
That's what you were ranting about when I brought you in. There was no train. There's no
Okay.
line there. Hasn't been one for years. There was a bad accident there years ago. Train jumped the bridge into the valley. Hasn't been used since.
But you and
Which
your
is what
wife
he
were
said.
in that accident. I brought it back to demonstrate another power of black. Doctor, listen carefully. I made it happen again. Remember what I said about my findings regarding apparitions?
No.
Well,
No.
what do you think now? And
Still think
now
you're
if you'll
cuckoo
excuse
bananas.
me,
Now what's going on?
Couldn't tell you, sir. I've long since given up trying to understand the monster. Well, you're both looking much better. Let me pour you some more brandy.
We'll both feel much better when we can be on our way.
Here you are.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thanks.
I'm dreadfully tired, Charles.
What's he doing with that contraption now?
Don't know, sir. He said something about his most noble achievement.
What?
Charles. He means humans.
Listen, Jacob. We've got to get out of here, and quickly. You understand?
I cannot go against the master's orders.
Jacob, I want to stop with a dog. Bring me one of the older hounds. Jacob! Jacob!
Yes, sir. A dog.
You heard what I said, Jacob. We've got to get out of here.
I think we'd all better get out.
I just realized that that hand is
Where are we going?
way too long.
Any
Or
place
that
as long
arm.
as it's away from here.
He wants a dog. I'll get him a dog. Follow me down this
There.
corridor. He shall have
Do
a
I just
dog.
drag it or redraw?
What's happening to us?
I don't know yet.
Now stand aside of the door. I'm going to open this cage. They won't harm you. They won't even see you. Now,
Better.
down there. Down there.
I still don't know what's going on here.
His most noble achievement.
Shall we see about getting you both home now?
I didn't follow that one bit. The guy ranted about black magic,
Suspense.
and then dogs barked. Not entirely sure what that all was.
You've been listening to Black Death, written especially for Suspense by Mercer McLeod, and starring Christopher Carey, currently featured in Callout.
All right. There we go. So that was a 20-minute episode that I could draw to. I almost... do I? No, I still got to draw the background. So I only wanted to spend 20 minutes drawing this on a live stream today. And I got through a panel, and I'm going to say a panel and a quarter. I almost said panel and a corner. But let's see. Before I double check, let's get rid of the pencil and make sure I didn't miss anything in the parts that I did do. So I drew this, I inked-ed this thing. Yeah, okay, good. It all seems good. So yeah, that was my live drawing stream for today. And it's for my comic Bobber the Monster. There we go. I was looking for the main camera. And I'll be back again next time. So in the links below, you can find details to the first comic that's out. This is for comic 3 that I've been drawing. And I'll see you next time.